YouTube tip and tip for streamers. Don't bother setting up a face cam if you're gonna spend the entire time not looking at it. Like, there's a difference between having your cam above your monitor and just looking at your monitor and your eyes aren't perfectly aimed at the lens, and a complete side cam. I just watched a video from a channel with like over 400k subscribers, and it was a live stream sample, so he probably has a metric shit ton of followers on Twitch as well. And his camera's like, I mean, his camera seems above his monitor, but the whole time he's talking over here. Literally, like his entire point, he'll look over every now and then and just kind of like adjust something on his computer and then go back to talking over here. No one wants a side cam. Like, that's actually kind of frustrating to look at. It doesn't add any more inherent value that a face cam would over just normal gameplay. It takes up space on your screen, and all we're seeing, it looked like he was talking to somebody else, but it became clear that no one else was there. He was just talking in the video. No one wants to see you talking to someone else unless you're actually talking to someone else. This is not a good face cam. Don't do it. Don't get me wrong, Facecam is a great way to make your videos more dynamic, to add a more human element to it as you're showing your reaction and featuring your face and giving your audience something more to connect with, which is why just having it to where your eyes aren't directly looking at the lens is not a big deal. Having a completely different angle just makes the video uncomfortable. I had to think about it and think about what I was feeling that made me want to go away from that video with the sideways Facecam going on. It truly just made me uncomfortable. Like, it was a true, like, disconnect of, this guy is talking to me, but it looks like he's talking to somebody else. That's the issue I have with certain, like, documentary style videos with interviews, because interviews are made to make sure that the viewer knows that it's an interview, that the person is looking off screen to a degree to look at the interviewer and not the camera, because just staring at the camera for someone who's being interviewed gets kind of awkward. But when they're talking as if they're talking to the viewer, but they're doing an interview, it gets really confusing, which is why if you're talking to the camera, talk to the camera. If you're talking to someone else, talk to someone else, but make it clear which one you're doing. And especially for that live stream highlight, it was not clear at all, and the whole video just made me very, very uncomfortable.